So the Halo jump. So Tom Cruise. That was really weird. I felt like Tom Cruise would have gave him more instructions on how to do a Halo jump. So Halo stands for how a high altitude, low out.
Low
Okay.
orbit.
Yeah.
Low orbit.
No, not orbit. Low out.
Low out.
I'm sure on this. I'm sure. I was in the army, man. I know.
Okay, then you don't. I won't question you on that one.
So it's because most military jumps are. I mean, like basically from a Halo jump, you're jumping at the same height as commercial airliners, which fly at 30,000 feet, which is no oxygen up there, so you gotta have oxygen
mask. And they have as they had in the visor, it was also a targeting system.
You'll black out.
Yeah,
you'll black out because the oxygen is so thin up there, right? So it's a very ridiculously dangerous
absolutely
jump. And like in real life,
anything bad can happen.
Yeah, so these guys are doing it. But the funny thing was. So Henry Cavill, Tom Cruise is literally giving him instructions moments before they jump out.
Moments before they jump. He's telling him what to do.
I was like, why did y'all go over this on the entire flight over
right?
there?
Like, why are we doing this right before we jump out? And then the funny thing is, Tom Cruise walks over to the plane after they open the cargo door. He looks down. There's a huge thunderstorm sitting over their drop point. He goes back to Henry Cavill's character, Walker. He goes out to him, and he says, look, we got to find another jump point. There's a thunderstorm down there. This arrogant son of a bitch, who, by the way, is basically a handcuff to Tom Cruise because his agency is under fire. Yeah. And Angela Bassett comes in as the big boss and is like,
I like Angela Bassett.
I liked her. Yeah, she had the power on her. She had the power.
Yeah.
So she basically, she G-checked the whole IMF and was like, y'all gonna do this mission, but my man's coming with you to make sure that nothing happens that I don't want to happen. We gonna make sure we get this nuclear shit back because you fucked up.
She's how Amanda Waller in Suicide Squad.
Yes, exactly it is. And she didn't take no mess. I mean, technically speaking, continuity-wise, Tom Cruise fucked up. All right? Why? He chose his friend over saving the world, basically. Instead of getting the nuclear device, he chose to save his friends. So they took it. So by their higher-ups in the government, by their standards, Tom Cruise screwed the fucking pooch. He screwed the pooch.
He saved his friend. Those are nuclear. That's plutonium.
Exactly. You're supposed to let your friend die. Yeah, he fucked that up. So, rolling forward with the story, Angela Bassett comes through and she's like, you fucked up and I'm going to make sure that you don't do this again. So my man's coming with you. So back to the jump. This asshole, after Tom Cruise tells him, there's a thunderstorm, let's jump somewhere else. He's like, oh, what are you, scared? And just jumps out. Commences to jump out. And you know what happens when they fly through the clouds?
Struck by lightning.
They get struck by fucking lightning. Oh my God. No. And the worst part about it is, after Tom Cruise comes back to, finds him floating through the air, unconscious, puts his oxygen tank on him and pops his chute. Tom Cruise barely pops his chute in time to where he almost goes splat on a building, but he gets caught by a statue barely. And dude comes down out of the air and says, looks like you lost your air. Yeah. Looks like you lost your...
You lost your oxygen.
Looks like you lost your oxygen.
But he put the oxygen on. But the way they did that scene was... But because... All right, so the making of this movie was really almost as entertaining as the movie itself.
Yeah, I've seen some of the...
so they can only shoot that one time. They're going to do one jump.
1 time a day.
1 time per day. At dusk. And Tom Cruise... if you watch the scene... The camera's on Tom Cruise in the front, like almost like you're looking right at him,
in front of him,
like a POV.
Like he jumps out first, and Tom Cruise is literally.
So the cameraman had to jump out of the plane first, aiming the camera. Then they said there was more people there. They had to hand the camera off to someone else in midair, which is madness.
That is retarded because that's a big ass chunk of machinery that you're holding, because it definitely wasn't like just a regular. This we're talking about like a 4K.
It's not a GoPro.
This is like a HDMI. Yeah, this ain't a GoPro. We talking about a 4K HDMI camera with all types of attachments. We're talking about probably good upwards of maybe 30 pounds. Could be somewhere close to 30 pounds of equipment. I have no idea. That's crazy.
How does it not look shaky?
Like for real, it's just how do you do it?